Summary of my morning routine: How successful people start every day, inspired by Benjamin Spall and Michael Xander. Enjoy the video. Please subscribing to my channel for more great content like this. You'll be notified when I upload new videos. My morning routine: How successful people start every day, inspired, is a book by Benjamin Spall and Michael Xander, published in 2018. The book is based on interviews with 64 successful individuals from various fields, exploring their morning habits and routines. Successful people's morning routines hold the key to unlocking your full potential. Benjamin Spall and Michael Xander's My Morning Routine offers a fascinating glimpse into the daily habits of high achievers. This eye-opening book provides valuable insights and practical tips to transform your mornings and elevate your success. Dive into this game-changing guide and discover how to revolutionize your mornings for lasting success. Here's a detailed summary of the key concepts and ideas presented in the book. 1. The importance of morning routines. The book emphasizes how a well-structured morning routine can set the tone for a productive and successful day. It argues that mornings are a critical time for setting intentions and focusing on personal growth. 2. Diversity of routines. The authors showcase a wide variety of morning routines, demonstrating that there's no one-size-fits-all approach. They emphasize that the best routine is one that works for the individual. 3. Common elements of successful routines. Despite the diversity, the book identifies several common elements among successful people's routines. Early wake-up times. Hydration. Exercise or movement. Meditation or mindfulness practices. Goal setting or planning. 4. Flexibility and adaptability. The book stresses the importance of being flexible with routines, especially when traveling or facing unexpected circumstances. It encourages readers to adapt their routines as their life circumstances change. 5. The night before. Many interviewees emphasize the importance of preparing for the morning the night before. This includes setting out clothes, preparing breakfast, or creating to-do lists. 6. Technology and distractions. The book discusses strategies for managing technology use in the morning, with many successful people avoiding email and social media until later in the day. 7. Nutrition and breakfast. The importance of a healthy breakfast is highlighted, with many interviewees sharing their favorite morning meals. The book explores different approaches to morning nutrition, from fasting to elaborate breakfasts. 8. Exercise and movement. Many successful individuals incorporate some form of physical activity into their morning routines. The book explores various forms of morning exercise, from intense workouts to gentle stretching. 9. Mindfulness and meditation. A significant number of interviewees practice meditation or mindfulness exercises as part of their morning routines. The book discusses different approaches to morning mindfulness practices. 10. Family and relationships. The authors explore how successful people balance their personal routines with family responsibilities. Many interviewees stress the importance of spending quality time with family in the morning. 11. Creative practices. Some interviewees incorporate creative activities like writing, drawing, or music into their morning routines. 12. Reading and learning. Many successful individuals dedicate time in the morning to reading or learning new things. 13. Goal setting and planning. The book discusses various approaches to morning planning and goal setting. Many interviewees stress the importance of reviewing and setting daily objectives. 14. Gradual implementation. The authors encourage readers to implement changes to their routines gradually rather than attempting a complete overhaul overnight. 15. Weekend routines. The book explores how routines differ on weekends and holidays. Many interviewees stress the importance of maintaining some routine elements even on days off. 16. Overcoming challenges. The book addresses common challenges in maintaining a morning routine, such as lack of sleep, motivation issues, or unexpected interruptions. 17. The impact on productivity. Many interviewees discuss how their morning routines have positively impacted their overall productivity and success. 18. Personalization. The book encourages readers to experiment and find what works best for them, rather than copying someone else's routine exactly. 19. Sleep and wake-up strategies. The importance of quality sleep is emphasized, with various strategies for improving sleep and waking up more easily. 20. Consistency and habit formation. The book discusses the science of habit formation and provides strategies for making morning routines stick. My morning routine is designed to inspire readers to create or improve their own morning routines. It provides a wealth of ideas and approaches from successful individuals, allowing readers to pick and choose elements that resonate with them. The book is particularly relevant for those looking to increase their productivity, well-being, and overall success through better morning habits. It's important to note that while the book provides many examples of successful routines, it also emphasizes that what works for one person may not work for another. Readers are encouraged to experiment and find a routine that suits their individual needs, lifestyle, and goals. My morning routine explores the morning habits of successful individuals across various fields. The authors interviewed over 60 high achievers, including entrepreneurs, CEOs, and creatives, to uncover the common threads in their morning rituals. The book presents a diverse range of routines, from early risers to night owls, showcasing that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to starting the day. Key themes include the importance of consistent wake-up times, prioritizing self-care activities like meditation or exercise, and setting intentions for the day ahead. The authors emphasize flexibility, encouraging readers to experiment and find what works best for them. They also address common challenges, such as dealing with technology and balancing family responsibilities. Throughout the book, practical advice is interspersed with personal anecdotes from interviewees, providing both inspiration and actionable steps. The authors conclude with tips on how to design and stick to a personalized morning routine that aligns with individual goals and lifestyles. My morning routine offers a refreshing take on the oft-discussed topic of morning habits. Its strength lies in the diversity of perspectives presented, debunking the myth that all successful people follow identical routines. This approach makes the book relatable and applicable to a wide audience. The writing style is engaging and accessible, avoiding overly technical jargon. The authors strike a good balance between providing concrete examples and leaving room for readers to adapt the ideas to their own lives. The inclusion of personal stories from well-known figures adds credibility and interest to the content. One minor drawback is that some routines may seem unrealistic for the average reader. However, the authors address this by emphasizing the importance of customization and gradual implementation. The book excels in offering practical tips and troubleshooting advice, making it more than just a collection of inspirational stories. It's particularly valuable for those looking to optimize their mornings but struggling with where to start or how to maintain consistency. Overall, My Morning Routine is a worthwhile read for anyone seeking to improve their daily habits and productivity. It provides a solid foundation for creating a personalized morning ritual that can lead to increased success and satisfaction in both personal and professional life. Key takeaways. Your morning routine affects the rest of your day. Learning how successful people begin their day can inspire you to craft your morning routine. Successful people who feel most alert and energetic in the mornings use this time to get as much done as possible. A consistent exercise routine nourishes your mind, body, and spirit. A meditation or mindfulness practice gives your day clarity, focus, and a sense of peace. Create an evening routine that helps you relax, let go of daily demands, and organize the next morning. A good night's sleep provides energy for your morning routine and enables high performance during the day. Parents should continually adapt their morning routines to evolve with the changing needs of their families. Beginning the day with self-care and attention sets you up to handle whatever may follow. Deep dive to summary. When so much of our lives is outside our control, it's essential to focus on what we do have some power over, which is how we start the day. Research shows that a purposeful, nurturing morning determines the tone for the rest of the day. Whether you like to start your morning off with a calm activity or an energizing morning workout is a matter of personal preference. The important thing is that you have a purposeful routine you'll look forward to waking up to. In My Morning Routine, Benjamin Spall and Michael Xander offer plenty of inspiration for developing your own early regimen. Besides general advice on getting into a routine, the authors present a myriad of case studies of Olympic medal winners, CEOs, famous authors, and military generals describing how they start their days. Your morning routine affects the rest of your day. Hurrying through the first hours of the morning will not help you face the day awake, alert, and ready. Productive, successful people start their days deliberately, with intention. A morning routine is not one size fits all. What works for one person may not be right for another. Your work hours, your personal rhythms, and your children, if you have kids, dictate the best way to begin your day. Some people commit to uncluttered living and rigorous exercise. Others prefer a routine focused on spiritual pursuits and self-care. A rejuvenating morning routine makes the difference between reaching your daily objectives and falling short. The choices we make during the first hour or so of our morning determine whether we have productivity and peace of mind for the rest of the day or whether it will clobber us over the head. As you go through different stages of life, your morning routine will evolve. If you align your actions with your beliefs and intentions, how you shape your mornings will add value to your life. Whether you're an early riser or a late sleeper doesn't matter. The first hour of your day, whatever time it may occur, paves the way for the remainder. Learning how other people begin their day can inspire you to craft your morning routine. Do you fly out of bed 5 minutes before you need to be on your way to work or school? If so, you aren't allowing sufficient time for a beneficial morning routine. To carve out time after you wake up, set your alarm 5 minutes before your usual time. Add 5 minutes every week until you have created time to carry out a morning routine before rushing out of the door. Break the snooze button habit. For most people, hitting snooze makes them grumpier and more sluggish than getting up the first time the alarm sounds. If you struggle to wake up in the morning, there are 2 solutions that are guaranteed to exponentially improve your odds. 1. Having a baby. 2. Getting a dog. To start your morning, make your bed. Keep the television and your digital devices turned off. Listen to classical or soothing music. Take a moment to feel gratitude or say a prayer. Going for a walk, run or bike ride sets a positive intention for the day. Writer and former firefighter Caroline Paul begins each day with a cup of coffee and a book or an issue of The New Yorker. She sets her alarm to rise between 6 a.m. and 6:30 a.m., so she can write before the morning steals away. Paul often finds that the transition from the stillness of early morning to the bustle of daily life is jarring. James Freeman, founder of Blue Bottle Coffee, starts his day at 6 a.m. with a cappuccino. He and his wife enjoy sipping their coffee and reading the New York Times in bed before beginning their work or workouts. Successful people who feel most alert and energetic in the mornings use this time to get as much done as possible. Those who consider themselves morning people find that they work most productively during the first hours of the day. Start your day with focus and intention. Create a to-do list at day's end to work on in the morning. Writing tasks down frees your mind from thinking about what you need to do. Limit your list to 5 or 6 items, and work your way through it, crossing them off as you go. Tackle the most urgent items first, when you're most alert and focused. Protect your productive morning time by scheduling calls, meetings, and less demanding tasks for later in the day. Checking your email first thing upon waking generally isn't a good idea. It means relinquishing control of your actions and thoughts, and compels you to answer other people's questions and demands. However, to the contrary, L. Raphael Reif, the president of MIT, does check his email first thing. He's usually up before his 6 a.m. alarm goes off. He scans his mail then, so he can respond to anything urgent that might have happened overseas during the night. After that, he can eat breakfast and read the news at a leisurely pace before showering and heading to work. The moment you open your email, you enter reactive mode, and you begin working on someone else's agenda rather than your own. Author Maria Konnikova orchestrates her mornings even though the rest of her day is topsy-turvy. She admits, "My writing is a mess, but morning is when she gets stuff done." She begins the day around 6 a.m., drinks a cup of tea, and practices yoga and meditation. She jots notes in a planner in the evening, though she seldom refers to it the next day. Just writing tasks down clears her mind. "Mornings are my most productive time of day," says the founder of Farnham Street, Shane Parrish. He begins early with coffee, and works on 2 or 3 projects that he prioritized the previous evening. He lets email and breakfast wait until he's completed a good chunk of work. Vanguard Group Board Chair Bill McNabb likes to be at his desk no later than 6:15. He enjoys having the time to prepare and catch up on the news from around the globe. A consistent exercise routine nourishes your mind, body, and spirit. Incorporating a workout into your morning routine puts your day on a positive track. Some people prefer to exercise later in the day, but finding a time that fits into your daily schedule and sticking with it is what matters. Try to vary your exercise. For example, do cardio activity one morning and weight training the next. If you haven't worked out regularly, start with short, manageable exercises. A few push-ups, squats and stretches will get your blood flowing. You're more likely to persevere if you work out with a partner and get everything ready the night before. Give yourself little rewards for working out. They can be as simple as watching a fun, trashy TV show while you're on the treadmill. When you embrace the early morning sweat, you know that regardless of anything else that happens, or doesn't happen, throughout your day, you got your workout in. Leadership author and retired U.S. Army General Stanley McChrystal begins his day at 4 a.m. with an hour-and-a-half workout, alternating running with weight training. He lays out his exercise clothes and shoes in the bathroom the night before so he can dress quickly and hit the road. Sherry Lansing, former top executive at Paramount Pictures, exercises 4 mornings a week, alternating between Pilates and running on the treadmill. She set a goal of not letting meetings and calls throw her off her workout schedule. Long-distance swimmer Sarah Kathleen Peck begins her days in the pool, starting by 6:50 and wrapping up by 8:15. To stay fresh, she sleeps late twice a week and takes Sunday mornings off to rest, watch the sunrise and read in bed. A meditation or mindfulness practice gives your day clarity, focus, and a sense of peace. Meditation improves concentration, boosts focus, reduces stress and helps you sleep better. You can use an app for guided meditation, practice mindfulness by focusing on your breath, or devote 5 or 10 minutes to a sit-down practice. Building meditation and mindfulness into your morning routine is not difficult. Focus your attention and hone your awareness while you boil water for tea or make coffee. Let your mind linger on meditative thoughts while you're running or exercising. Find moments throughout the day to stay present and bring a heightened awareness to your thoughts and the world around you. Meditation can include everything from heaving yourself into the lotus position, often against your best judgment, at a weekend retreat, to waiting patiently while your tea kettle boils, to playing with your kids in the morning. Author Ruth Ozeki varies her morning routine according to whether she's teaching, writing or leading a meditation retreat. Most mornings, she practices Zazen meditation first thing for half an hour. Pixar and Walt Disney Animation Studios president Ed Catmull meditates for up to 60 minutes every morning before exercising. It helps him quiet negative thoughts and calms his tendency to ruminate about past events or concerns. Aist Gazder, founder of the Wild Food Cafe, uses daily morning meditation to iron things out from the other side of conscious awareness. Meditation puts struggles into perspective by bringing feelings of gratitude for the richness of life to the surface. Create an evening routine that helps you relax, let go of daily demands and organize the next morning. Not everyone has free evenings, but if you usually spend evenings at home, use the time wisely rather than plopping down in front of the television. Some people prefer to work at night, but even night owls should establish a calming practice for going to bed. Evening activities that people find beneficial include selecting their clothes for the next day and getting their workout clothes ready. Write to-do lists at the end of the workday, and review the next day's schedule. Waking up to a tidy home is nice, so clean up before bed. Put the kitchen in order and set up your coffee maker. The time you spend winding down in the evening opens opportunities the next morning to meditate, pray, practice gratitude or write in a journal. Most people spend their evenings running up the hours before they're finally bored enough to go to bed. Jenny Blake, an author and speaker, thinks about the things she's grateful for and asks herself wind-down questions before she falls asleep, such as, what was my highlight of the day? Bob Moore, the founder of Bob's Red Mill, enjoys reading in the evenings after he takes a shower and picks out his clothes for the following day. Sometimes, he gets so caught up in a biography or history book that he goes back to reading it if he awakens in the night. Author and educator Jose Luis Vilson extols the benefits of a before-bed cup of chamomile tea to help him sleep and stay hydrated during the night. A good night's sleep provides energy for your morning routine and enables high performance during the day. That adults can get by on less than 7 to 9 hours of sleep is a common misconception. Some people function well on less, but most people feel the ill effects of not getting enough sleep. To get the best sleep possible, go to bed a little earlier, and follow consistent bedtimes and waking up times. Make your bedroom a sleep haven by keeping it dark, quiet, and cool. Invest in a high-quality mattress, and good pillows and bedding. Beginning in the late afternoon, avoid caffeinated beverages. When it's time to go to sleep, make your bedroom a digital device-free zone. Televisions and digital devices emit a blue light that interrupts your body's natural circadian rhythms. You deserve to give yourself the best shot at your morning routine, and the best way to do that is by making sure you're well rested. Arianna Huffington, the founder of Huffington Post, considers her bedtime ritual sacrosanct. She turns off her digital devices, takes a hot bath by candlelight, and often drinks a cup of calming chamomile or lavender tea. Her goal is to catch the midnight train, that is, to be asleep by midnight. Tidying expert Marie Kondo straightens up her house and puts comforting essential oils on the back of her neck before getting in bed. Scott Adams, the creator of the comic strip Dilbert, calls himself a world-class compartmentalizer. He leaves work at his desk and doesn't think about it when trying to fall asleep. Parents should continually adapt their morning routines to evolve with the changing needs of their families. When kids become part of the mix, your old morning routines fade into the past. Once the baby is sleeping through the night, consider rising before his or her wake-up time to carve out a precious hour for yourself. Children force you to become more adaptable as their needs change. Routines matter to babies and young kids because they provide a sense of security and well-being. Ignore your digital devices in the morning so you can focus solely on your kids. Early morning is a great time to tell stories, share a meal and catch up. Always take a moment to say goodbye for the work or school day with a hug and a kiss. Having a great start to the day with your children is so important to your and their overall happiness. Embrace it, it is everything. Twitter co-founder Biz Stone plays with his son for around an hour before leaving for work. Legos were popular with him for a while, but more recently they've been playing Minecraft on an iPad. Emily Schumann, founder of Cupcakes and Cashmere, enjoys the time she spends in the morning reading and playing with her 2-year-old daughter. Before Schumann had kids, her mornings featured less structure, but now she finds that she enjoys the mommy-baby routine. Before he had children, journalist Nick Bilton used to write in the mornings. Now, he's up at 5:30 with his toddler. Chasing him around the house has become Bilton's morning workout. Beginning the day with self-care and attention sets you up to handle whatever may follow. Every morning offers the possibility of a clean slate and the ability to start fresh. Taking care of your needs first thing helps you respond calmly and productively to the day's challenges. The me time you enjoy in the morning's quiet hours can become precious and necessary for your well-being. Without a routine, you're like a ship without a rudder, veering this way and that, but never truly sailing the course you've set. Making the most of the day's beginning allows you to fortify yourself for upcoming demands and thoughtfully prioritize your responsibilities. The sense of accomplishment you feel when you complete an important project before lunch or get in an early workout is uplifting and energizing.